Lake Vostok. Lake Vostok is a massive subglacial lake buried under more than 2 miles of Antarctic ice, untouched by the surface world for over 15 million years. Discovered beneath Russia's Vostok station in the 1990s, this hidden lake stretches over 150 miles long and 30 miles wide, one of the largest freshwater lakes on Earth. But unlike any other, it's completely sealed off under a thick sheet of ice. Isolated from sunlight, air, and life as we know it, the water remains in liquid form due to geothermal heat from below and the immense pressure of the ice above. Scientists drilled into the ice above the lake with extreme caution to avoid contamination. What they found was astonishing: microbial life forms that had adapted to survive in this alien-like environment. Some genetic sequences in these microbes were unlike anything ever cataloged, sparking speculation about parallel ecosystems, deep Earth biospheres, and even extraterrestrial comparisons. Rumors swirled around the discovery. Some claimed ancient structures showed up on radar scans, rectangular patterns beneath the ice. Others pointed to electromagnetic anomalies and secret military involvement. While most mainstream scientists dismiss these theories, the lack of transparency and the lake's extreme isolation have only deepened the mystery. No one knows what might be hidden deeper beneath the ice: a prehistoric ecosystem, remnants of a lost civilization, or simply one of Earth's most unique geological features. The difficulty in drilling, the danger of contamination, and the fragile environment make full exploration nearly impossible for now. Mountains of Queen Maud Land. The mountains of Queen Maud Land are a bizarre range of jagged peaks in East Antarctica that jut straight through the ice, revealing a landscape unlike any other on the continent. Mapped from aerial photographs taken during Nazi Germany's 1938-39 expedition, these mountains immediately drew attention for their surreal, almost unnatural appearance. Some rise vertically with sheer cliffs, towering above the frozen plateau. The area was codenamed New Schwabenland by the Nazis, who claimed it as part of their Antarctic interests, an effort that has fueled decades of speculation. What makes these mountains so unusual is not just their shape, but their exposure. While most of Antarctica is buried under vast sheets of ice, parts of Queen Maud Land are ice-free, known as nunataks. These exposed peaks have led to questions about the region's geological activity and whether it holds secrets hidden nowhere else on Earth. Strange reports have emerged over the years: satellite images showing angular features resembling artificial structures, bizarre heat signatures, and distorted magnetic readings. Some theorists believe this area conceals ancient ruins buried beneath the ice. Others claim it could be the location of a forgotten base, possibly from the Nazi era or even older. Geologists suggest the mountain range is hundreds of millions of years old, part of the ancient Gondwana supercontinent. Yet its sharp formations and isolation have inspired countless theories, from hollow Earth entrances to lost cities entombed in the ice. To this day, Queen Maud Land remains remote and barely explored. Harsh weather, legal restrictions, and the sheer difficulty of travel keep most expeditions away, and with so much of it still hidden beneath the Antarctic ice sheet, it's impossible to know what secrets lie below. Pire Race Map. The Pire Race Map is a world map created in 1513 by an Ottoman admiral, showing parts of the Antarctic coast centuries before it was officially discovered. Drawn on a preserved piece of gazelle skin parchment, the map was compiled by Admiral Pire Race, using information from older charts, some of which may date back to ancient times. What makes it truly mysterious is that it appears to accurately depict the northern coastline of Antarctica without the ice sheet. This is puzzling because Antarctica wasn't discovered until 1820, and even more strangely, the continent's coast has been hidden under miles of ice for thousands of years. Yet the Pire Race Map seems to show its outline as if it were ice-free, something geologists say hasn't occurred in over 6,000 years. Theories range from the idea that an unknown advanced civilization once mapped the Earth to the possibility that ancient mariners had knowledge we no longer possess. The map also includes strange distortions, such as exaggerated sizes of certain regions, which some experts believe suggest projection methods only fully understood in modern cartography. Mainstream historians argue that what appears to be Antarctica could actually be a misinterpreted extension of South America. But the resemblance is strong enough that the U.S. Air Force studied the map in the 1960s, concluding parts of it were uncannily accurate for its time. Only a portion of the original Piri Reis map survives. The rest is missing, and no one knows what it may have shown. The surviving fragment is housed at the Topkapi Palace in Istanbul, a silent puzzle from the past that continues to defy easy explanation. Why would a 16th century sailor draw a map of a continent buried under ice? Who gave him the data? And what else was lost along the way? The Wilkes Land Gravity Anomaly. The Wilkes Land Gravity Anomaly is a massive unexplained feature buried under Antarctica's ice, detected by satellite scans measuring Earth's gravitational field. Located beneath Wilkes Land in East Antarctica, this anomaly spans over 300 miles in diameter and appears to be a circular mass hidden more than a mile below the surface. Scientists first identified it in 2006 using data from NASA's GRACE satellites, which track variations in gravity across the planet. In this region, gravity was noticeably stronger, indicating the presence of something enormous beneath the ice. Theories about what lies below range from a massive asteroid impact crater to remnants of a buried mountain range. One of the most discussed ideas is that the anomaly could be the result of a colossal asteroid strike over 250 million years ago, possibly linked to the Permian-Triassic extinction event, which wiped out 90% of life on Earth. But the circular shape and concentration of mass have also sparked more unconventional theories. Some researchers have speculated that the anomaly could hide an ancient city or even a long-lost structure, its gravitational signature resembling that of an artificial dome or base. This has led to a flood of speculation, connecting it to Atlantis legends, hollow Earth theories, and even alien hypotheses. Despite multiple surveys and satellite passes, no one has physically explored the anomaly. The depth of the ice, the brutal environment, and the scale of the structure make direct investigation nearly impossible with current technology. What makes it even more perplexing is the absence of any visible clues on the surface. It's a hidden giant, detectable only through invisible forces. A buried scar, a message from the planet's past, or a doorway to something we've never imagined. The Wilkes Land Gravity Anomaly remains one of the most massive and unexplained features beneath the Antarctic ice. The Dry Valleys. The dry valleys are a series of ice-free valleys in Antarctica that haven't seen rain or snow in nearly 2 million years. Located within the Transantarctic Mountains, these valleys are among the driest places on Earth. Their landscape is barren, no ice, no vegetation, just windswept rock and dust. Temperatures regularly plunge below -50°C, yet it almost never snows. The lack of precipitation, combined with fierce katabatic winds that can reach over 200 miles per hour, prevents any moisture from accumulating. As a result, the dry valleys look more like Mars than Earth. What makes these valleys truly mysterious is how life manages to survive there. Despite the harsh conditions, scientists have discovered microbial life forms living deep within the soil, inside rocks, and even in frozen lakes beneath the surface. These extremophiles feed on chemical reactions instead of sunlight, raising questions about life's resilience and whether similar life could exist on other planets. The dry valleys also feature ancient lakebeds and fossilized algae mats that hint at a time when Antarctica was warmer and wetter. Some geologists believe the valleys have remained untouched by glaciers for millions of years, preserving a kind of time capsule from Earth's distant past. NASA frequently uses the dry valleys to test Mars rovers and study analogs for Martian life. The similarities are striking: cold, dry, and hostile, yet not entirely dead. Adding to the intrigue are strange magnetic readings in mysterious boulders scattered across the landscape with no clear source. How did they get there? Were they carried by ancient glaciers or dropped by something else? The McMurdo Dry Valleys remain one of the least understood and most extreme environments on the planet. Hidden in plain sight, they offer a glimpse into Earth's ancient climate and perhaps clues about life beyond it. Subglacial magnetic anomalies. Subglacial magnetic anomalies are strange magnetic fields detected deep beneath Antarctica's ice, suggesting the presence of unknown materials or formations. These anomalies were first identified during large-scale aeromagnetic surveys in the late 20th century. Using aircraft-mounted magnetometers, scientists noticed sharp changes in Earth's magnetic field across certain regions of East Antarctica, particularly beneath areas like Queen Mary Land and the Gombertsef Mountains. These variations couldn't be explained by known rock types or geologic structures on the surface. What lies beneath is still a mystery. Some anomalies suggest the presence of metallic ore bodies, ancient volcanic activity, or massive underground formations buried beneath miles of ice. Others are too intense and localized to match any known natural patterns, sparking theories that something artificial or highly unusual could be entombed below. One of the most puzzling magnetic features lies near Lake Vostok. This anomaly, located adjacent to the lake, shows a concentrated and unusually strong magnetic field. Some researchers believe it could be caused by a large metallic object, perhaps a meteorite buried deep underground. But without drilling through the thick glacial cover, there's no way to confirm it. Other theories link these magnetic signals to ancient impact craters, long-lost tectonic plates, or even submerged remnants of human or non-human construction. While mainstream science leans toward natural explanations, the extreme inaccessibility of Antarctica means these theories remain untested. What makes these anomalies so difficult to study is not just the depth at which they occur, but the harsh environment above them. Temperatures, terrain, and legal restrictions on exploration all slow progress. In many cases, magnetic readings are all researchers have, strange signals from a hidden world we can't reach yet. To this day, Antarctica's magnetic secrets remain largely unmapped. What lies beneath could reshape our understanding of the continent or of history itself. The Gamburtsev Mountains. The Gamburtsev Mountains are a vast and mysterious mountain range buried beneath nearly 2 miles of Antarctic ice. Discovered in the 1950s during a Soviet expedition, these mountains stretch over 750 miles, about the size of the European Alps, but unlike the Alps, they're completely hidden under the East Antarctic ice sheet. Until the advent of ice-penetrating radar, no one even knew they existed. What's most baffling is how such a massive range formed and remained so sharp beneath the ice. Most mountain ranges erode over time, but the Gamburtsev peaks appear young and jagged, despite being estimated at over 1 billion years old. Some geologists believe they were rejuvenated by a second phase of uplift, but the mechanics behind this are still debated. Another mystery lies in their location. The mountains sit far from any tectonic boundary, which makes their formation difficult to explain using conventional plate tectonics. Their presence deep within the stable interior of the Antarctic continent has led scientists to question existing models of Earth's crust evolution. The range also holds clues to the origin of the Antarctic ice sheet itself. Researchers believe that ice first began accumulating in the Gamburtsev region around 34 million years ago, possibly making it the starting point of the vast frozen desert we see today. Studying these mountains could help scientists understand not just Antarctica's history, but Earth's climate shifts on a global scale. But exploring them is nearly impossible. Remote sensing has revealed their outlines, but no one has seen them directly. No photos, no samples, just radar echoes from deep within the ice. The Gamburtsev Mountains remain one of Earth's last great untouched frontiers, silent, hidden, and ancient. They challenge our understanding of geology and hint at chapters of Earth's history that remain unread beneath the frozen continent. The signal from Antarctica. The signal from Antarctica refers to a mysterious high-energy particle detection that seemingly originated from beneath the Earth, something physics says should be impossible. In 2016 and again in 2018, scientists using the ANITA, Antarctic Impulsive Transient Antenna experiment, recorded strange radio signals. Suspended from a high-altitude balloon flying over the Antarctic ice, ANITA was designed to detect neutrinos, tiny, nearly massless particles that can travel through entire planets without interaction. But what ANITA detected didn't make sense. The signals appeared to be caused by ultra-high-energy particles emerging from the Earth's surface and traveling upward, directly opposite to what current physics allows. These were not neutrinos passing through Earth, they seemed to be coming from inside it. The team reviewed the data. Equipment failure was ruled out. Known cosmic ray sources didn't fit the angle or strength. The results were so unexpected that many scientists initially ignored or downplayed them, but the signals kept showing up. One explanation is that we may have observed a previously unknown type of particle, possibly linked to dark matter or a new physics model entirely. Others have speculated about much stranger origins, ancient underground phenomena, exotic matter, or even artificial sources. Adding to the enigma, the events occurred over Antarctica's ice sheet, where detection is clearer but where Earth's structure should be uniform and predictable, yet these high-energy particles were breaking the rules. Further observations by the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory at the South Pole haven't confirmed the same events, yet, but they continue to search. For now, the anomaly stands as one of the most perplexing signals ever recorded from our own planet. Whether it points to a breakthrough in particle physics or something more bizarre, the signal from Antarctica is a stark reminder the frozen continent still holds secrets we can't yet explain.